Okay.
Whose head was in here?
Joe's.
Holy smokes.
Okay, Matt's gonna set the setup, and this is so you don't have any awkward eye contact with me.
Okay.
So you're more comfortable. We're just gonna talk about some different emotions.
Okay.
Okay, you ready?
Okay.
7 minutes.
Why the fuck did I agree to this?
7 minutes on. Well, first, can you tell everyone your name and position?
Yes, I'm Taylor Jackson. I'm social media manager.
Okay, 7 minutes starts now. What makes you feel renewed?
I am a people person, so I like being around people. Like a lot of people like to isolate to like recharge. I like to be around people.
That's like Katie. Whenever she's too isolated, we just go to like the farmer's market and she talks to everyone at every booth.
Yeah, see, I don't want to talk to strangers though. Like I want to talk to my friends or like family, but I like being around people.
But she knows their names and they know her name.
Oh, okay, well that's different then.
But they're not like friends.
Yeah, that's different. That's cute.
So you would prefer being like, I would rather get it from being close family and friends, being around that, or even calling, than strangers.
Yeah, same. Like I'd rather be people I'm close with.
Surface level conversation does look kind of nothing for me.
Yeah, same.
But I like being isolated.
I do, like, from time to time. If it's too much, then, like, that's crazy. Like, everyone needs a break. But most of the time, I prefer being around people.
What makes you feel exasperated?
These are such interesting words you're choosing. Myself, probably.
What does exasperated mean? Like overstimulated and
Yeah, like, exhausted.
tired?
Like, yeah. I feel like myself. I feel like I run myself down because I do too much in like my personal life. Like I can't say no to things, so I feel like I like exasperate myself.
Do you double book yourself a lot?
Not double book, but I like go from I feel like I'm always going from one thing to the next. Or like I just feel bad saying no. I feel bad like not showing up for people. So like if I get invited to something, I feel like I have to go.
That's why you sat down and did the show.
Yeah. I literally didn't want to do this.
Okay, what makes you feel happy?
I guess like in a different way than like feeling renewed. Like like I like being around, like being with people I love makes me happy, but also like smaller things. Like I'm thinking of like the little like day-to-day things, like New Music Friday on Spotify. That's like instant happy. Like a really nice day when you wake up and like walk outside. And, like I feel like littler stuff built up like is better happiness than like one big thing.
I like different scenery. I could find like kind of like prettiness in every time of year, and that makes me happy about myself. Like if I see a really pretty like set of trees in the winter and they're all bare, and I'm like, ooh, that could be a cool picture. And then I like that about myself, that I could find joy in just like the leaves
Little stuff.
or the sunset.
Yeah, I like that. I like that too. Yeah, in your video when you and Jake were walking around the park, you were like, look at that tree, and then you like couldn't let it go until you looked it up.
It's a Japanese maple.
I watched the whole video.
It's a good tree. What makes you feel trusting?
Like towards other people?
I guess so.
Or
the earth or the world.
It feels like towards the world, like it feels like not much these days because I spend too much time on the internet. I'm a big quality time person. Like that's definitely my love language. So I feel like in the same way that I said I can't not like show up and like be there, like I feel like I feel the same in reverse. I feel like that makes me feel trusting. Like I feel like someone will show up for me if I need them.
Being there.
Yeah.
Good book by Jerry Keskadowski. Well, what makes you feel impatient?
Oh, I'm like a fast walker, fast driver. Like I feel like I do everything quickly. So slow people, like I can't, it gets on my nerves, and I try to slow down. I've had this conversation with people in the office, like Pennick specifically. He was like, sometimes I catch myself like almost running to the office, and I'm like, I do that every morning. And every morning I'm like, why am I walking so fast? Like I'm gonna get there. It's fine. I'm not late. Like I can slow down. I can't. Like my body just goes and goes. And then I get frustrated. I'm like, if I just slow down, I wouldn't be frustrated about this. But yeah, that's probably my number one.
That was someone on a episode asked what minor inconvenience would I get rid of, and I said people that walk at a different pace than me.
Yeah.
Not even if they're faster, I don't care. But even though it's not their fault, they just walk at a different
Yeah,
pace.
and that's not like I love that for them. I'm glad they enjoy their walk and walk nice and slow. Couldn't be me.
Sometimes I do walk at a very slow pace just because I feel like it.
Yeah, I can't do it. I'm like not programmed. I try. Like I make a conscious effort on my walk to work. Like walk slower. Can't do it.
Do you get excited about being not in a rush?
Like if I get to do nothing and kind of just like hang around, take my time.
No, like if you have to be somewhere, but you give yourself enough time to leave early that you're like, I could walk slow or I could drive slow in the right lane. And
Oh, yeah. I always give myself more time than I need because being late, I don't like being late. Like being late stresses me out. So, and I hate having to rely on other people. Like I'd rather drive myself than have someone pick me up because like I want to be on my own time and like take my own time. It's part of the reason I hate public transportation is like I don't want to be on someone else's schedule. Like I want to leave when I want to leave.
That's true. I hate feeling rushed more than I hate being late. So I'll give myself more time, but this is like recent, or not recent, but in my adult life. And I try to have Katie instill this too. Like it's so nice to not be rushed and to be just go slow.
And just be fine with being a couple minutes late.
You end up laughing at the people rushing.
Right.
You're like, look at them. They didn't give themselves enough time.
And you're like, it's not the end of the world if I'm 2 minutes late. Like, who cares?
It's true.
To most things.
What makes you feel eager?
Probably work stuff. Like seeing success in like mostly like small things and wanting to like build on it. I feel like that's been my like life focus for most of my adulthood is just like work stuff. And yeah, I feel like that really gets me going.
What makes you feel energized? It's energy drinks. I know you're into it.
Yeah, I'm an energy drink girly. I don't drink coffee, only because I don't like it. I wish I did. It's better for you than an energy drink. Energized. I mean, knowing.
Oh, all right.
It's over.
7 minutes up. Thanks for sharing your feelings with
Wait,
us,
this
Taylor.
is better than the flush, JM Live flush.
They do that? That was my idea.
Yeah, they do it.
Did you get flushed today?
I got flushed.